Hi everybody, welcome back to another New Year's Challenge video brought to you in collaboration with WUUFLY. My name is Ree and today I'm guiding you through a nice all over body flow, just something fun, nice and stretchy. We're going to work into the shoulders, the back, a little bit into the hips and legs. If you need any props, get them ready and I will join you on your mat in a moment. We're going to start straight in a tabletop shape. So hands under shoulders, knees under hips, and you're going to just take some very gentle circles over the wrists. So we're going straight into this flow so we can really utilize the full 30 minutes and then change direction. I'll give you some breaks and opportunities to relax a little bit in child's pose throughout the flow. I'm going to move into cat-cow back bends now. Gently draw your heart space forwards, lift your gaze. Be mindful of the back of your neck, so still warming up. As you exhale, round the back, draw the chin into your chest. Inhale with your breath. And continue to move with your exhale. Drawing forwards. Feeling the back starting to lengthen and open. Exhaling, rounding the spine, pushing the floor away. Continue doing this, maybe 3 more rounds, just moving with your breath, your pace. And then start to take bigger circles now. So we're moving over the wrists and starting to move into the hip joints. So you can start to lower the hips forwards and send them back towards your heels. Change direction and same again, just moving the other way. Allowing the hips to move forwards. You can creep your hands a little bit in front of you. Give yourself some space. Make your way back to child's pose. Knees can be together, apart or quite wide if that's how you prefer to take your first child's pose. Ease down towards the mat. This doesn't have to be static. Feel free to move into this. Allow the body to relax to the floor. And just take a nice deep breath. Start to lengthen through the inhale. Wiggle out your fingers, open and close your hands, just loosening up through the knuckles and the fingers. Pull forwards into your tabletop. And then extend the right leg out behind you. Find balance there. Push through your right hand and lift your left fingers forwards. Gaze down at the mat. Exhale, bring your knee to your elbow. Inhale, lengthen. Keep pushing the floor away with that right arm. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, lengthen, reach away. Pull your core in. Exhale to knee to elbow. Inhale, extend. Lower left hand and lower the right knee. Transition the weight into that right knee. Left hand, extend the left leg behind you. Pull your belly in. Reach your right fingers forwards. Gaze down. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, elbow to knee. Drawing the head under. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, round the back. Last one. Inhale to lengthen. Lower the hand, lower the knee, tuck the toes. Inhale, lift to downward facing dog. Send the weight back and check in with your alignment. Fingers are spread, index fingers 12 o'clock. Knees are soft, heels are gently lifting off the floor. Tucking your chin under now. Push down through your hands. Allow the hips to rise. Keep pushing the earth away. Connecting all your fingertips to the floor. Keep moving your heart space towards your knees, the back of the mat. Slowing the breath. Send the right leg high, three-legged dog. Bend at the knee, bring the foot to bum and lift the right knee up towards the ceiling. Opening the hip to the side of the room. Take a circle down towards your left knee. Take that right knee out again and back up, facing the side of the room. One more time. Drop the knee down towards the left. Bring the right knee out to the side and then circle it back up. Step your right foot between your hands. Inhale, runner's lunge. Exhale, pyramid pose. Inhale, halfway lift. And just push down through that right heel, that front foot, and pull your right hip back. Soften through this front knee. And then as you exhale, just gently fold over that right thigh. Keep a softness in this knee. We're just warming up the hamstrings. Creep your hands forwards and then press through your fingertips and see if you can slide that right leg back up to three-legged dog. Nice high lift. Exhale, bring that right knee in towards your nose, rounding through the back. Inhale, three-legged dog. And again, right knee in. Inhale, three-legged dog, send it high. Right knee in, rounding through the back. Inhale, three-legged dog, send it high. Bring the right knee towards your right wrist, the foot towards your left wrist, and gently wiggle down into your first pigeon pose. So the right foot doesn't have to be horizontal to the top of your mat at all. Just make sure you can get onto the top of your left knee, and so your left hip is facing downwards. Walk your hands in, inhale, lift your chest. Breathing in. Start to creep your hands forwards and gently fold over that right hip. This, again, doesn't have to be static. So if you like, just rocking side to side, just moving into that right hip, right glute, you can do that now. Lower onto that right hip. Start to lift yourself up. Pick up the back leg and see if you can use the strength of your hip flexor to pull that leg round, and then bring your left foot and hook it over your right knee, coming into a twist. Right hand comes across onto your knee. Left fingers come behind your back. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Now you can take your gaze, if your neck is okay, over your left shoulder. Inhale here. Exhale, twist. Facing forwards, transition the left leg back into pigeon. See if you can use the strength of your hips to lift yourself back up onto your knee, onto that back knee. Bring your hands down, tuck the back toes under, three-legged dog, right leg lifts. Exhale, lower the right leg, come back to your downward facing dog. Take any movement again here, so maybe pedaling the legs. Checking in with your alignment, hands, feet, soft knees, chin to chest. And just observe how the right leg feels. When you're ready, you're going to lift the left leg, send it high, three-legged dog. Bringing the foot to the bum, open the hip to the side of the room. Keep that left knee moving up towards the ceiling. Push through both hands equally. And then drop the knee towards the right. Circle it wide. And again. And again, circling it down, out and back up. And then step the left foot between your hands. Help it there. Come into your runner's lunge. Lift your gaze. Back heel kicking back. Exhale to pyramid pose. So you're pushing down through that front heel, but there's a softness in this left knee, in this front leg. Back foot is on the toes, so the heel of the back foot is lifted. Inhale halfway. Lift your gaze. Exhale, soft fold over that left thigh. Don't force, don't push, just allow gravity to draw you down. Inhale, creep your hands forwards, tent your fingers, push into your fingertips, and slide that left leg back into your three-legged dog, nice and high. Exhale, bring the knee to nose, so you've got to really round through the back, crunch it in. Inhale, send the left leg back and up. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, send it back. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, send it back. Left knee comes to left wrist. Transition forwards. Foot comes towards the right wrist, but doesn't have to get there. Creep the right leg back. Readjust. Walk your hands in. I'm staying on my fingertips, so good strengthener for the hands and fingers. Inhale, lift your heart up. Gaze forwards, drop the shoulders, think long neck. Push that right hip towards the mat. You can even engage that right glute a little bit if you wish. Slowing the breath down. Creep your hands forwards. Ease down into your fold, folding over that left hip. And this doesn't have to be static, so if you swayed on the other side, do the same on this side. Just add a gentle movement, if that feels good, of course. Walk your hands back in, lower onto your left hip bone, and pick up your back leg. Use the hip flexor to pick it up, bring it all the way across, and hook your right foot over your left knee. Left hand comes onto the right knee. Right fingers come behind you, coming into our twist. Inhale. Exhale, twisting that right shoulder back, drawing the knee in towards your belly, looking over your shoulder if the neck is okay. Breathing in. Breathing out. One more breath. Inhale to center and see if you can transition back to your pigeon. Right leg goes back. Ease yourself over onto that right knee, tucking the toes under. Now bring your hands down in front of you. Inhale, sweep the left leg all the way up. And then lower the left foot next to your right foot. Again, just check in with how you feel, how the left leg feels now. Hopefully they feel a bit more balanced. Look to the top of your mat, and you can either jump your feet to the outer edges of your hands, or you can step your feet there, coming into Malasana. Ease yourself down into your squat. Toes out, heels in. You can use a block for this first one if you need to, or like I'm doing, move side to side just to allow the hips to open gently. And then when you're ready, place your heels down or place a blanket under your heels, find stillness. Draw your heart forwards towards your thumbs. Lengthen through the neck. Drop the shoulders. Breathing in. Breathing out. Reach your hands forwards, root down through your heels and push the earth away as you stand. Inhale, reach your hands all the way up and start to walk your feet so that they come under your hips. Inhale, stretch it up. Exhale, forward fold, hinging at the hips, softening at the knees. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, bring your hands to prayer. Take the weight in your left foot and just float your right leg up behind you. Warrior 3. Lower the toes. Stay in your high lunge and reach your right arm back as you bend the right knee down. Exhale, lower the right hand to the mat under your right shoulder. Come into an easy twist. Left fingers up. Exhale, lower the left hand and walk your hands now to your back foot. Your right foot come into Skandasana. So turn the right toes out and lunge down. Inhale, push off that right leg. Come into Trikonasana. So your left toes face the top of your mat. And you're just bringing your left hand to the inside of your left shin. Right fingers reach up to the ceiling. Draw the shoulder back. Pull the right hip back. Exhale, return to your pyramid pose. Fingers framing your front foot. Tuck your back toes under. Push the floor away. Really root down through your fingertips. Slide the left leg back. Three-legged dog. Step the left foot to the top of the mat, followed by the right. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Root down through your feet. Swoop your arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Bending at those knees. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, come back to your fold. Step. Bring your hands to prayer. Nearly forgot. Floating into our warrior 3. So root down through your right toes. Slowly slide the left leg up behind you. Engage the left glute. Feel the wobble, but feel strong. Lower the back toes down. Bend the back knee as you lift the left arm up. Lower the left hand slowly to the floor under your left shoulder. Inhale, easy twist, right fingers lift up. Exhale, bring your right hand inside your front foot and walk your hands to the back of your mat, turning to face the long edge, Skandasana. From your Skandasana, push into that back foot. Allow the right toes to find the top of the mat and move into your triangle, Trikonasana. Back of right hand comes inside the right shin or the ankle. Left arm lifts up, rotating your neck if that's available. Exhale, lower the left hand. Now bring your hands to frame your front foot and pivot onto your back toes, your pyramid pose now. Exhale, push down through the fingers and slide the right leg under. Inhale, lift the leg, three-legged dog. Exhale, step the right foot to the top of the mat. Bring the left foot forwards to join it, forward fold. Inhale, lift. Exhale, hands to heart center. Check in with your breath. Inhale, reach up. Lift the gaze. Exhale, forward fold, bending the knees. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Bring your hands to prayer, lift your heart. Come back to your flat back, root down through your left toes. Slide the right leg up behind you, three-legged dog. You can flex or point that back foot. Lower the toes, bend the back knee, find balance, and reach your right arm up as you bend the back knee down. Gently lower the right hand to the mat. Inhale, lift the left up. Exhale, bring the left hand inside. Walk your hands down the long edge of your mat, turning to face the long edge or side of the room. Take your Skandasana, side lunge to the back of the mat. Press off that back foot. Take your Trikonasana, triangle pose. Root down through that front foot. Pull your right hip back, your right arm back. Exhale, pyramid pose, framing your front foot and just twisting onto your back toes. Inhale, lift your gaze. Exhale, slide your left leg under. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, pull forwards. You can continue into three-legged plank here, lowering down through a vinyasa. Untuck the toes, take cobra, low to the ground, or up dog. Inhale, draw your heart space forwards. Exhale, move back to downward facing. Readjust your hands, readjust your feet. Send the right leg high. Bring the right knee to your right wrist. Foot towards the left, take a pigeon. You can take a folding pigeon if you want to ground down to the earth. Or you can bring your hands in, allow that left hip flexor to move towards the floor, squeezing that left glute and bringing in the air element of the flow, just opening through your heart center here. Slowing the breath. Bring your hands back down in front of you, tucking the back toes under. Inhale, send that right leg back, come just to your three-legged dog. Gaze forwards. And you can either jump to Malasana, your yogi squat, or step your feet to the outsides of your hands, your choice. Bring your hands to prayer, press into your knees, draw your heart forwards. Press down through your heels, reach your hands out in front of you and push up. Walk your feet back in. Inhale, reach your arms high. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Hands to prayer, Anjali Mudra. Bring them to your heart. Root down through your right foot, your right toes, and take your warrior three. Lower the back toes. And as you bend the back knee, lift the left hand up. Lower the left hand to the mat. Inhale, reach up, twisting through the upper body. Exhale, bring the right hand inside the right leg, transition to the back of the mat, Skandasana. Flexing your right toes here. Pushing off that left foot, lowering the right toes down, taking your Trikonasana. The right hand comes to the inside of your shin. Lift your left fingers up, draw the hip back. Exhale, lower the hands, framing that right foot. Pivot onto your back toes. Inhale, pyramid pose. Soften the knee, don't lock the joint. Exhale here. Push down through your fingertips. Inhale, slide the right leg back into three-legged dog. Transitioning from your three-legged dog, pull forwards into three-legged plank if you wish. And then lower your way down, knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga into your up dog, drawing your heart space forwards. Exhale, pushing back to downward facing dog, chin to chest. Make your adjustments. Bringing the left knee to the left wrist. Taking your pigeon. Last one. Won't be here again. So shuffle that right leg back. Your choice of pigeon, folding to the ground, if you want to. Or if you really want to feel this in the hip flexor in the back, lift your chest, your heart forwards, connecting with the air element. Slow the breath. Very gently, you're going to just lower onto that left hip, pick up the right leg and bring it round. So we're coming back into a twist. Right foot hooks over the left knee. And again, you might want to take this twist a bit deeper. So you could bring the left elbow around that right knee and maybe the palm of your right hand comes to your thigh. Right fingers come behind. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Breathing in. Breathing out. Inhale back to center. I'm just going to turn to face you. From here, just slide that foot along a little bit so the right knee drops onto the left knee. Just lift your hips off the floor so your heels are outside. And you're going to just sort of shuffle your hips down inside in between your heels. Inhale, draw everything up. Exhale, fold over your knees and allow the head to rest down towards your knee, maybe on a block or on the knee itself. Allow the arms to relax, shoulders to soften. Try to let go of anything that you're holding. Really rooting down, allowing your body to sink into the mat. Gently lift yourself up, walk around to the left. Keep your feet exactly where they are. Walk, walk, walk all the way around the back of your mat. Keep your toes turning with you and just bring the right knee down and magically the left knee appears on top. Readjust so we come back into that shoelace pose. Left knee now on top of the right knee and your feet are either side your hips. Take a big breath in. Exhale, fold. Allowing yourself to fold over your thigh, allowing the head to drop towards your knee, or if you need to, grab a block. Slowing the breath. Inhale, creep your hands back up. We'll take a twist that we didn't take on the other side now. So just bring your left foot so that in a little bit, so the sole of the foot is down on the mat and it's grounded there. Wrap your right arm, whether it's at the elbow or if you just reach for the knee with your hand, around your left leg. Take your left fingers behind you. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. And again, breathing in. Breathing out. Inhale back to center. Extend your legs out in front of you nice and slowly. Give your legs a little shake and then gently lower down onto your back. Take a full body stretch if that would feel nice. Extending the legs long. Arms overhead and just reaching toes and fingers away. Take any final stretches now that you wish to take, because we are going to come into Shavasana, your relaxation now. That is the end of our little flow. So get yourself comfortable. If you want to take a Supta Baddha Konasana, butterfly now, just to relax through the hips. It's a nice cool down for the hips, especially after Pigeon. Bring the soles of your feet together and just let your knees drop out wide. In fact, this does feel really nice, so I'm definitely offering that if you want it. Otherwise, come into a posture that feels really comfortable and grounded for you. Connecting back to the earth, allowing the lower back to settle. Allow the body to soften and relax. You can stay in this posture, your relaxation posture, for as long as you need to, as long as you want to. But if you're ready, start to take some little movements again into your fingers, into your toes, maybe drawing the knees back in, maybe giving yourself a little hug, massaging out the lower back, maybe taking a full body stretch if that's something that you need. Rolling over onto one side when you're ready. No rush, you can take your time now. When you're ready, Keeping your eyes closed, you can draw yourself back up to a seated position of your choice. Just check in with how your body feels. Notice any shifts, any changes, and any space and openness that you've created throughout the body, in your joints, in your muscles, in your mind, and in your heart. Bring your hands to prayer. Connect your hands to your heart center. Bow your head in honor of your practice and in honor of your body. Thank you for your presence. Namaste.